Hi there, my name's David Retter. I'm a trustee of the charity SWVG, and I take the safeguarding role as well. It's an interesting story and a convoluted story as to how I came to be part of SWVG, but during my working life I was always working with disadvantaged elements of the community, especially children, in my role as a teacher, both at secondary school and FE colleges, and then later with the local authority. When I retired in 2018, I wanted to extend that and was looking around maybe at some similar work where I could make a difference, but this time with adults. A friend of mine back in 2017 introduced me to a Syrian refugee in Winchester, and I became friendly with him, and it suddenly struck me that here was an opportunity to do something with a vulnerable cohort of adults who had fled that country, and I wasn't quite sure how that was going to pan out. By chance I found on the internet SWVG, and I was invited to one of their training sessions, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And it struck me then that here was a chance to do something creative, something for good with those who have suffered in huge ways, and how they have managed to make it to the UK always amazes me. I started as a teacher within SWVG, which I really enjoyed, and despite my lack of experience in teaching adults, that made no difference. You soon become friendly, and the adults you teach quickly respect you and gain your trust. That is really important. From there I took a safeguarding lead, and through teaching and being a visitor, I've met, and it's been a privilege to volunteer with a whole range of asylum seekers and refugees. I have seen evidence of external torture. I've seen scars on bodies from where they've been, refugees have been imprisoned in their home country, tortured in their home country, and I've also met internal scars, those who are really emotionally traumatized. When an asylum seeker arrives in this country, there's often a sense of complete bewilderment. They don't know the language, they don't know our customs, they are confused, and they're getting, I don't want to make a political point, but very little help and assistance by the Home Office. It falls on charities like SWVG to volunteer and work alongside asylum seekers and refugees. This is something that's really enjoyable, and I've got to know families, and I've assisted families in getting their children into school. That's really important. Families want the best for their children, and to enable them to get a child into school and open the barriers that prevent that happening is an important role, I believe. So look, it's been a privilege to work with asylum seekers who I've got to know well, who I've supported, and I've shared their downtimes and shared their euphoria when they get Remain to leave. If you're thinking of volunteering, it's a wonderful thing to do. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. My email is on the SWVG website, and I'll be very happy to have email conversation with you.